Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for being here today. Patrice, can you explain me the role of CSO in the implementation of UNCCD?
Thank you. UNCCD is the Convention to Combat Desertification, and civil society has a crucial role to play in this international convention. Nothing can be done without civil society participation. This particular instrument, which is a UNCCD, has 22 references to civil society participation. So civil society is really called to be a speaking partner for two reasons first. First is to convey the information to the field activities and to the stakeholders in the field. The second is to convey the voice of the field actors into the international fora and to be able to take part of the decision-making process. This is why we have founded Drynet. Currently, this network is working in 15 countries in the world, and both implementing activities in the field and not only on policy making, but here, for example, we have this fact and impact. We are really seeking for facts and impact on the ground, and in the same time, we behave like speaking partner in international policy making, which we believe that civil society should really take part.
And Tanveer, can you explain me the importance of the World Day of Combating the Desertification today, which is the June 17?
As you know, today we are celebrating 17 June in this Rio Pavilion. So this day reminds us of when this convention came into being. And as you remember, 20 years back, there were 3 conventions came out from the Rio Summit: Convention on Biological Diversity, Convention on Climate Change, and Convention to Combat Desertification. So these 3 conventions are, were part of the Rio process 20 years ago. And today we are celebrating this day. And on this day, there are a lot of actions going on throughout the world. In many countries, there are seminars, there are walks, there are demonstrations to remind the world community that 1 billion people are affected by desertification. And if urgent action is not taken immediately to implement this convention, the world will be facing more problems of hunger, poverty, and malnutrition. So this day reminds us that the time is really limited and we have to act very quickly.
Thank you. Emmanuel, I would like you to ask the importance of the civil society activity at the grassroots level and how does it link to Rio+20?
Yes, as Patrice have said, civil society is one of the key actors in this process of implementing UNCCD convention. Then the issue is that there is a lot of activities implemented in the field, but that people did not have enough information of that. So through the network we have, Drynet, we try to inform all these experiences. We can find experiences related to regenerate land degraded. We can find activities related to reforestation, tree planting. We can find also activities related to market gardening and to give local communities to improve livelihoods of local communities. So many activities were developed since we have this convention, but they did not enough share. And then we think that with Drynet, we bring our contribution in this process of sharing knowledge at the international level. So as Patrice have said also already, we are in all regions in the world, particularly in Latin America, Africa, Asia, and Europe. And so this platform gather information that we are developing to support local communities. So related to the Rio+20 issue, as you know, the land issue is on the table. So we think that it is a main resources for local communities. And we know that in many countries, farmers are more than 60 or 80% of the population. So if these people who have the main resources as land did not have the possibility to exploit it, it's the beginning of poverty. So we need to defend these people, and I think that this process of Rio should have in the zero draft one issue related to land grabbing, to make more justice, equity in the process of governing natural resources.